Hello, everyone. It is Thursday, December 12th. I am Annika Spalding, the Community Relations Director here at the Amarillo Little Theater. And this is Thursdays at 3, where I go live every single Thursday and get you caught up on what's happening this week at ALT. This season, Thursdays at 3 is generously sponsored by our friends at Brick and Elm Magazine, Amarillo's premier lifestyle magazine. Their November-December issue is packed with fantastic articles written by local contributors and will keep you up to speed on all things Amarillo. This issue features a very special giving section, and in it they highlight more than 30 local nonprofits who would love your support this holiday season. Grab their latest issue on newsstands now or head over to their website at brickandelm.com to subscribe. Guess what? There are still a couple weeks left to get your ALT season ticket packages. Our 97th season has already been won for the books. You can purchase season tickets all the way until December 31st. You guys, this is the best deal in town. Our lowest season ticket package is 4 admissions for just $70. If you were to get 4 tickets to see A Christmas Story the Musical on a Friday night without season tickets, those 4 admissions would cost you $120. 70 versus 120. You do the math. So you can save money and purchase tickets an entire week before the general public. Huge, huge perk. Of course, we have many season ticket packages to choose from, and these make great out-of-the-box holiday gifts. To purchase your season ticket package, you can call the ALT box office at 806-355-9991 or head over to our website and purchase them online at AmarilloLittleTheater.org. All right. You've heard us talking about this since June, and it is finally here. Tickets for ALT's inaugural New Year's Eve fundraising event are now on sale. As we get closer to our centennial year, we want to further cement ALT as an Amarillo institution and have decided to throw an annual New Year's Eve fundraiser beginning this year. The ALT staff and New Year's Eve committee will transform the ALT Adventure Space into an elegant ballroom fit for a year-end celebration. This elegant formal event will feature a live band out of Atlanta, Georgia, plenty of dancing, heavy hors d'oeuvres, open bar provided by Reed Beverage, a whiskey wine pull, silent auction, and more to help us bid adieu to 2024 and boldly usher in 2025. We look forward to ringing in the new year with you at ALT. Sponsorship packages are still available, as well as general admission tickets. I do want to take a second to recognize 9 very special sponsors of this event: Sparkman Orthodontics, George Cumming, Alan Durrett, Jarrett and Amanda Johnston, Hatched Studio, Gibson Rourke Outdoors, Arthur Castillo, the Laura Worsham Group, and the Ann Langford Group. We are so grateful to these generous ALT supporters who stepped up with these great sponsorships and will help to make this inaugural event something to really remember. Tickets. Let's talk about tickets. Tickets cost $100 per person or $175 per couple. There is also a hot to go double date package where you can purchase tickets for 2 couples for $350. Guests are restricted to 21 and older. Sorry, guys. If you're younger than 21, so sorry. To learn more about this exciting event, you can head over to our website, click tickets, or you can call our box office at 806-355-9991, and there is more information on our website as well. Okay, this is what we came to talk about today. I can't talk. A Christmas Story the Musical begins their second weekend of performances this evening, Thursday, December 12th at 7:30. There is also a show on Friday at 8 p.m., Saturday at 8 p.m., and Sunday at 2:30. To purchase tickets, as always, you can call God, I seriously cannot talk today. You can call the ALT box office again at 355-9991, or you can purchase tickets on our website at AmarilloLittleTheater.org. Okay, this is really exciting. ALT rented out the Alan Schenkel's main stage to some very special guests on Monday evening. That's right, Michael Martin Murphy performed to a sold-out crowd, and it was so much fun to host his entire crew at the theater. Jason Crespin snapped some pictures from their rehearsal. That picture is shown right here. I also have some video that, if you'll give me just a second, I have to upload it a little bit different way, but I have some video to show you guys. We're very excited about this. Okay, let me pull those up for you. Here's the first one. Okay, that one was really, really short. Okay, let me take this one out, and now I'm going to show you the second one. I think the second one is even better. Let's pull it up just a sec. Thank you for being so patient with me. Let's go. On the pony, she named Wildfire.
They say she died wounded.
Okay, so you get the idea. It was really, really cool to have them here and so neat to have brand new faces in the theater. It was a sold out crowd. We're so honored to get to rent this theater out to people who've never been in our building before. It was a really cool experience and really cool to hear them. I was sitting here in my office while they were setting up during their rehearsal, and that was really cool to see Noah and the guys all working together with this crew. It was really, really neat. So be on the lookout for when we rent out our space to different musicians or comedians, or we've got big things in the works, so be on the lookout for that. It's really cool to kind of see ALT used in a totally different way. Really, really, really cool. Okay, this is exciting. On Tuesday night at the American Quarter Horse Association, Amarillo was awarded its highly coveted tourism-friendly destination distinction, and our showstoppers performed at the event. Here's a picture of them during that performance, and special thanks to Brick and Elm for capturing this photo of our amazing showstoppers performing at the American Quarter Horse Association. So exciting for them. Also, amazing news. We are mostly covered once again. Thank you guys so much for ushering in concessions for the second weekend of A Christmas Story. We do have 2 concession spots open for Saturday night. So if you could get those filled, that would be amazing. If you're interested in filling those positions, and if there's a seat, you get to see the show totally for free. If you're interested in filling those positions for us, contact our volunteer coordinator, Lissa Guerin, by emailing her at the email address you see on your screen, or by calling her at the box office at 355-9991. Lissa wanted me to tell you guys, she is so grateful to our fantastic volunteers who jumped in to get those positions covered. And again, so early. You guys are on the ball with A Christmas Story. Can it be like this all the time? Maybe we should start a trend here, because Lissa is like jumping up and down with excitement. She's so proud of you guys and so grateful for you guys calling in. And it's a busy time of year, so we're even more grateful that you're willing to give of your time and help us out with ushering in concessions. There's a lot going on in the lobby during this show. Stuff being sold, lots of concessions, lots of things going on, and so many people to usher because these performances are nearly sold out. So thank you guys so much for stepping up to the plate. When you do this, it really takes the pressure off of the team here. So really, really grateful for everyone for stepping up to the plate. We're so grateful for you. Okay, well, let's talk about some Academy registration. Okay, we're very, very excited about this. Academy registration for the spring semester is in full swing. You can see the list of available spring 2025 classes by heading over to our website at AmarilloLittleTheater.org. Theater is spelled R-E, not E-R. That's a very important distinction. Click the Academy tab and then click Classes to scroll down to class descriptions. Also, the Academy Showstoppers Choir performed their winter concert last night and wowed the crowd with their beautiful vocal talents. Special congratulations to Academy Director Harrison Stringer and Music Director Brandon Beller on another great semester with our show choir. Here are some pictures that Jason Crespin snapped of the event. They look so great in front of that Christmas Story drop. So cool. Here's another one of some of the guys performing. So great. And oh, what's that? Oh, it's Uncle Jason with my 2 little ones. We were so excited to be there last night. We had such a great time. And I want to thank the Academy Showstoppers for inspiring my little ones. My little Stellan is 3, and he kept saying, Uncle Jason, is it my turn? No, it's not your turn, Stellan. Not for about 10 years. Maybe, no, like 15 years more like. But thank you guys for inspiring younger people. It was so cool to watch, and you guys are so incredibly talented. So thank you for a really fun evening at the theater. Courtney Fraser says, it was so fun. It was so fun. So much fun. And thank you for watching, Courtney. Always glad to see you watching Thursdays at 3. Okay, we talked about Academy registration. We talked about showstoppers. Now let's talk about auditions for First Date. We are so excited about these. Auditions for musical comedy First Date are right around the corner. These auditions will be at the Alan Shankles main stage on Monday, December 16th, and Wednesday, not Tuesday, Wednesday, December 18th at 7:30 p.m. That audition packet is available on our website right now, right there on our homepage. You can't miss it, and contains all the info you need in order to audition. And here are some of the available roles. If you want to screenshot, this is all, we've been sending out emails for this. You can find this in the audition packet as well. But for your convenience, I'm just putting it up on your screen right now. I do have some inside information that I'm going to share with you about these First Date auditions. So listen very carefully. If you're planning on auditioning for First Date the musical, have some tea. I'm going to share it with you right now. Trust me, it will benefit you in this particular situation if you audition on Monday versus Wednesday. Let me say that again. It will really benefit you if you audition on Monday versus Wednesday, you may or may not get access to callback material early. Just throwing it out there. You might get some callback stuff early if you audition on Monday versus Wednesday. Just helps things move a little smoother. I know some people, everybody's different. When I audition, I like to do the first day and get it over with and hopefully get to the callback. Some people, their nerves, they'd rather audition the second day. It calms them to just skip the first day and do it the second day. I'm telling you, in this case, if you can muster up the courage, go ahead and knock it out. Knock it out on Monday, get it done, maybe get some access to early callback material. Okay, just saying, just throwing that out there. Okay, let's keep it going with our volunteer of the week. Okay, we have a very special volunteer of the week this week. Congratulations to the entire crew for A Christmas Story, the musical. Jason, Noah, Brandon, and Michael are all so proud of your hard work that makes this show run so smoothly. Thank you for jumping in and making the actors' hard work look so good and so seamless. They were raving about you guys. So congratulations to the entire crew for A Christmas Story, the musical. And let's keep it going with some breaking Broadway news. Okay, after wrapping up her run in Hell's Kitchen, Shoshana Bean will lead Sarah Silverman's The Bedwetter at Arena Stage. This is a show that was actually supposed to happen in 2020. And Jason may correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't R. Taylor supposed to be a part of that? Yeah. Taylor Henderson, ALT's very own Taylor Henderson was supposed to be a part of that. I don't know where that's at this point. Maybe Jason does, and we can talk about that later. But so that's the show that we're talking about. If that name rings a bell, that is probably why. Also, the Wicked movie tops the Critics' Choice Awards nominations list, tying with Conclave with 11 nominations, 11 Critics' Choice nominations. I feel like Wicked is going to sweep awards season. Is it just me? I don't think so. Also, Patti LuPone's thoughts, and you know she's got opinions. Miss LuPone has opinions and she's going to share them. Patti LuPone's thoughts on the Sunset Boulevard revival just dropped. The Broadway icon shared her thoughts on the hit revival and says, I loved this production. I thought Nicole Scherzinger and Tom Francis were stunning. I thought Nicole was unbelievable. She broke my heart. This worked brilliantly, the whole thing. I was energized when I left the theater. I loved it. High praise coming from diva Patti LuPone. Very high praise. Okay. Without further ado, let's chat with my special guest for today. Please welcome director of A Christmas Story, Jason Crespin. And Ralphie and Randy themselves, Jaxson and Colin Gaitan. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
It is so good to talk to you guys. Jason, were you happy with your intro coming
I
back?
love it every time.
Throwback.
Every time. Throwback.
I can't not do it. I have to do it every single time. Okay, I want to know, how is everyone feeling? Is everybody healthy? Are we ready to start a second week of shows? Are we ready?
Yeah, we're ready. We're healthy, ready.
Yes.
Oh, good. How about you, Jason? How are you doing?
Yeah, I've missed everyone. I'm apparently losing my voice. No, I've missed our Christmas Story peeps. I haven't seen them since Saturday night. We all have been crazy busy still here at the theater with all the things going on, from Michael Martin Murphey concert to the Showstoppers concert to the Visit Amarillo Tuesday night event. In fact, Brandon, Michael, Noah, and I were up here Sunday prepping for the Michael Martin Murphey concert with the projection screen and stuff like that. So I'm excited just to be able to see our amazing volunteers who make this magic happen and hear the songs again. And yeah, it's going to be a great weekend of theater.
So exciting. Now, Jaxson and Colin, you play brothers in the show, but you're also actually brothers in real life. Has it helped you in these roles to already have that brotherly bond?
Well, yeah. Like sometimes when I need help, he can help me, and when he needs help, I can help him.
Oh, I love that.
Mm-hmm.
And so cool to get to do this together as brothers. What a special memory to have forever. Now, can I ask how old you guys are?
I am 12 years old.
And I
Well.
am 9.
And I
Oh
am 41.
And I'm 40. Okay, great. So are these your first big roles?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes, I
gosh.
do.
Jason, do you remember your first big role?
Oh, my first big role probably, that's a great question. My first big role here at the theater probably was Richie Valens, which was honestly a small role, but it had like a big impact. My first big role, probably I was the narrator in, or El Gallo, if you will, in The Fantastics when I was 20. That was like my first like leading role. So obviously, like these kids are doing way better than Mr. Old Jason over here.
Oh my gosh. So you got a late start when it comes to theater, Jason, but I have
did.
to ask you, like, how is it for you seeing these young kids take on these big roles and kind of ushering them through the process?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, this show is so well written, especially for our Academy kiddos, because they really do get featured a lot. I mean, the kids ensemble, I mean, they have so many numbers. You know, When You're a Wimp and Somewhere Hovering Over Indiana, which we shared this week. Um, Jaxson and Colin here really do a great job of making sure that they're leading everyone. I mean, Jackson's in every scene, pretty much. And it's funny because not only they're making sure like their lines and stuff, they're like, am I supposed to have a coat on? Am I supposed to have scarf? Where are my gloves? What
Yeah.
prop am I supposed to be having? Am I supposed to be eating the mashed potatoes in the scene? Do I eat all the carrots in the scene, or do I leave some carrots for act 2? I mean, all of the things that
So
you're, and I have to
good.
tell you, one of the funnest things it has been is seeing these two, especially. I didn't have to really give them much direction when it came to like fighting down the stairs. I'm like, this is where you come down the stairs fighting. They're like, got it, moving on. We don't need to practice that. We know how to fight. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, how helpful.
Yeah, 100% helpful for sure.
That is so great. We have a couple comments to get to. Jeff Wyrick says, Ralphie to the rescue. These two are the best. And Jessie Neal, your stage mom, says these boys are incredible. I love getting to share the stage with them. So good to see your comment, Jessie. Thank you so much for watching Thursdays at 3. Okay, Jason, you were our former Academy director for 15 years. So you're no stranger to working with kids. Since this show is our Academy collaboration, how has it been getting to slip your Academy director hat back on during these rehearsals?
Yeah, it's been so fun. I mean, I've been lucky that we've been able to have, Academy collaboration shows in the past. Of course, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory last year, Elf, the musical. So I've been able to still, luckily, work with our Academy kiddos. But it's awesome. It's so much fun. It makes me just smile because I miss working with the kids. I miss
Yeah,
those light bulb moments when they get something, or when I ask them a question to get them to kind of figure out where I want them to go with a character. And so they're fearless. They're like, let me take a risk. They will try anything. As adults, we sometimes tend to not want to be embarrassed, or we
yeah,
don't want to do anything wrong. We don't want to make a mistake. With kids, that I can be like, do that bigger and try it now. Is your character upset? Let's see you be more upset, and they'll give it to me. And so
right.
that's really fun. I mean, we really do. I feel like play more, and then we get to establish these great characters and these great production numbers. And I mean, Colin, for example, he's great because he is so smart in the sense that he's watching what everything's going on, and I will give him a note, and he will then do something more on that note, and then take it even further. He's a smart actor. And then, of course, Jaxson has a whole show on his shoulders, and that's daunting as a kid, but he never
Yeah.
had a problem where he was like, this is too much for me. I just kept saying, nope, I need more of this, or try this a little bit more, or why do you think that doesn't work? It's because of this. And so they were able to take my notes and just really run with that. And so as a director at any age, that's so fulfilling.
I love to hear that. Franklin Salazar says, it's my understudy, Colin.
It's true. There are times where Frank had to be out of town, and so during Ralphie to the Rescue, he plays a bank robber. And I don't remember why I covered it one night, but then I was like, wait, Colin's here. And then Colin, you also covered in a dance rehearsal for a couple people. Anyway, so I just kept using him. And so finally, when Frank was here to rehearse that scene, I just was like, Colin, can you go tell him what to do? Can you go teach him? And so he did. Like, he just taught him how to do it. And it was hilarious. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Mike Jones says, these guys are incredible. Love them so much. Everyone have done a fantastic job. Can't wait to see it again.
And for our theater people who are patrons who come see the show, fun fact, speaking of Mike Jones, there's a scene where the bunk beds roll out for somewhere hovering over Indiana, that Jaxson and Colin are in bed for, and the bunk bed has gone through many different colors of paint and different blankets and things like that, but we finally settled on what it is now. And the fun fact is, the blankets that are used for their beds were also used in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory for the grandparents, which Mike Jones is their actual
Oh my
grandpa. He
gosh.
played Grandpa Joe in that. So that was a fun little, like, you guys are getting to use the same blanket as your grandpa who
That is
who
so
starred in that show
cool.
last year.
It's
So
like
yeah,
6 degrees of bunk beds at the theater.
exactly.
I love that. That is so great. Okay, I want to ask you guys. I just talked to Mr. Jason about working with Academy kids. So how has it been for you guys to work with Jason on stage?
Well, we have some mistakes, but once we make mistakes, he fixes it right away in notes,
Yeah.
and then we're just like, okay, we can do that, and right as we do it, and then it just makes the show perfect, makes the show connect.
That is so great. So, how does it feel when Mr. Jason tells you that you did something really well and you feel like you nailed it? How does that feel for you?
It feels amazing, like, especially from Jason. We've done ALT for so long. It feels great. Like, a good
Right? Like
compliment from him.
pleasing him and doing something that he is really proud of makes you feel so good, right?
Yes.
And doesn't it
I
make
will
you
tell you,
feel Go ahead.
I was gonna say real quick, there's so many moments in the show that I just am beaming with, when all our leg lamps come on, things like that. But for some reason, for me, Ralphie to the rescue, and the last time I did the show, I had that same feeling of accomplishment because I'm now a little bit backstage just to make sure to help. There's a quick change that the girls have to do, and if the crew can't get to the panels, I'm kind of the safety net of helping with the panels. But anyway, um, just watching whenever patrons come and watch Ralphie to the rescue, which is this dream sequence that Ralphie has in school, there's so much going on because they have to run around. The actors are coming on stage, they're changing costumes. We have these different props. You'll see an adult running one way as the kids running the other way to make their entrance, costume changes, and then they all basically settle back in the classroom as they started, as if nothing happened. And I'm like, some of these kids changed costumes twice in this whole section, and they're all back to normal. So whenever he has his moment where he sings the final moment of that song and he sits back down, it's just like such an accomplishment for me, being
Wow.
so proud of all of them, that all of it worked.
Oh, for sure. Especially like going through the rehearsals and knowing what it took to get every entrance, every exit choreographed just right. And then for it to all come together and work
Yes,
has to
yes,
be such a relief every night.
it is. And to see them all just like nail it every single time. It's been, I mean, same with the major award number with all the leg lamps, like seeing them nail that every night. I know Jaxson and Colin don't get to be in that number, but seeing them all perform in that number, and the audience goes along with it. They buy into it. Hugh Fristo, of course, nails that song, and so it's so fun hearing the audience just come on board with us on these big, fun, big musical numbers.
That is so cool. Jaxson and Colin, talk to me a little bit about this music. Was it difficult to learn?
Yes, definitely.
It was difficult to learn because, like, I had to definitely change some notes because I'm 12 years old. I'm hitting that age of
Right.
life.
Yeah.
I had to change some notes for a
Sure.
lot of my songs.
Yeah. But you eventually learned it all. And guys, for those of you who don't know, Pasek and Paul, great, amazing writing team, wrote the music for The Greatest Showman, wrote the music for Dear Evan Hansen. If you're up to date on musical theater stuff, this music is incredibly difficult. It's beautiful, it's cool, it's a really neat sound, but it's very difficult to learn. So just as a grown-up who knows music, I am incredibly impressed with you guys at your age being able to sing this music. Congratulations, because that is a real accomplishment. You should be really proud of yourselves.
Thank you.
Yes, we all
Yeah,
definitely.
really, really proud of yourselves. You should be. Franklin Salazar says, again, they love a kick line, Jeff Wyrick.
They do. Jeff was always like, they love a kick line. They do.
I mean, what's not to love?
I mean,
It's like,
yeah.
I feel like as an audience member, a kick line starts to form and you just automatically, just like, Oh my gosh. Okay, Jaxson and Colin, I want to talk to you since this is our Academy collaboration. How has it been getting sorry, wrong question. I want to talk to you about Academy classes. What Academy classes are you in? And what do you love about being in the Academy?
So I was in Miss Joe's. I was in Miss Joe's and yeah, theater class. And it's been an experience. Like I know some people, I don't know some people, but then we do new stuff, learn new stuff, and it's been a really venture. I can say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I take Miss Lejean's class. She's just the sweetest teacher ever I could ever
Same
have.
as Miss.
Oh, cool. Which
Yes.
dance class are you in, Jaxson?
I'm in ballet tap jazz class.
Oh,
Nice.
very cool. I love that. Is it hard?
Yeah, it's pretty hard.
Yeah.
Yes.
Man, that is really, really cool. I'm so glad that you guys are part of the Academy. And for those of you who don't know, if you want to audition for Academy shows or our ALT Academy collaboration shows, you have to be registered as an Academy student. That registration is happening right now. If you've never taken an Academy class before, now is the time to register. You can look up all of the classes on our website. If you just click Academy and classes, all of the class descriptions that describe every single class we offer are right there. Theater classes, dance classes. It is really cool. We serve over 600 students per semester. So there is a class for everybody. We even have classes for adults. If you're interested in being a part of our academy, it is not just for students. We're even offering a songwriting class this semester. Very, very cool. So there is something for everybody at ALT. Jaxson and Colin, I want to ask you something else. What is the hardest part about having big parts in a musical?
Ooh, I can think of a lot of things. Number one is definitely my snowsuit. I get heated in that during the when you're with dance, and then
And
right
keeping
after
those arms
that,
out. You got to keep those arms out like the whole
yeah.
dance.
Well, like sometimes my arms just get like too tired that it just falls down.
Yeah.
And then yeah, right after that I have another big scene and it's Ralphie to the rescue. So I can't really have a break after that.
Yeah.
And then I just go on to my potato scene. I mean
That
mashed
does sound
potato.
tough. What about you, Jaxson?
I would say just remembering every scene. Like Jason said, I'm in almost every scene. So
Yeah.
trying to remember like everything that I'm supposed to be doing in every single scene. It's definitely hard.
For sure, keeping it all in order in your mind has to be hard. People who haven't been involved in ALT shows before, we call it your backstage blocking. Do you know your backstage blocking? Figure out what's going on backstage, but then also you've got to remember everything you've got to do on stage. And if you're in every single scene, oh, I feel your pain, Jaxson. I really do. Jason, you got to choreograph again after somewhat of a hiatus for you. You're
Yeah.
such a great dancer and choreographer. Was it fulfilling to dive back into dance for this show?
It was. In fact, not that I. Okay, so I searched. This was my book from 10 years ago when we did the show. And
Wow.
so since I choreographed it the last time, I went back in and I found, luckily, I knew that I wanted to choreograph it again this time because I knew how the show worked. I worked really hard on it last time, so I knew the ins and outs of it. So I, in fact, have all of my from 10 years ago choreography notes. And so I was able just to, I mean, I updated them, obviously. Like there's some things that I did a little bit differently with the help of Beth Alexander, which was phenomenal. But like basically I took my old formations and just had to like relabel them with the new people. So that was really, really helpful for me that I had the blueprint of it before. Of course,
Yeah.
Alan directed it last time as well, so I followed kind of his blueprint for directing. We're doing a couple things differently. You know, our panels are now all just for Ralphie the Rescue. There's a mob car that comes out for in the beginning of Act 2 that wasn't there before. But luckily, I mean, I knew the show so well and I knew what worked and what didn't work. So that's what I think was easy for me to step into the choreography shoes again and do that. You know, I haven't really fully just solo choreographed a show in a very, very long time. I've choreographed Shrek and directed that, and then of course choreographed Sound of Music and directed that as well. So at one point it'd be fun just to have the choreography hat on
Yeah.
and not worry about the direction of all the scenes and stuff. But with our amazing team, like I said, Beth Alexander was able to even run some dance rehearsals for me while I was out of town and things like that to make sure that we were still cleaning up things and moving forward with all of the dances. But this show, it was too close to home for me to let anyone else kind of do the choreography.
Yeah.
Although I have to say, Beth has done a phenomenal job with the tap number. Wendy Bond, one of our academy instructors 10 years ago, she choreographed the tap in that show. I can tap. I'm not the best teacher of tap. I've never choreographed like a full-on tap show. And so for me, I'm like, nope, I need to bring people in to do that expertise. And so,
Mhm.
so yeah, it was a fun show to choreograph.
Very, very cool. Jaxson and Colin, have you ever wanted something for Christmas as badly as Ralphie wants that BB gun?
Yes, definitely.
What was it?
It was so I think last year we got our MetaQuest, and during Christmas Story, I broke my controller, and I really want to get a new one.
Oh, okay. Okay. I
For
hope
thank
Santa's
you.
listening.
And I kind of broke my finger too.
What about you, Jaxson?
Oh, I don't think as much. I've never wanted a Christmas present as much as Ralphie, because like
Yeah.
Ralphie like does like all these things, like tries to write a story for his teacher, going to the mall for to tell Santa.
Yeah.
Like he never gives up on his Christmas present. Like so not as big as him, no.
Okay. Okay. What about you, Jason? Have you ever wanted something for Christmas as badly as Ralphie wants that gun?
I don't think so. Even as a kid, I wasn't like I must have this one toy or anything like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, Ralphie's extreme. He wants that gun no matter what.
His
In
mind
fact,
is
I don't know
made
if
up.
you know this. Fun fact, he has not only does he want this gun, he wants to make sure everybody knows he wants this gun and has papered our establishment here at the Amarillo Little Theater.
Yeah.
In case if you if you need to go to the restroom, you might see a couple of the ads of the Red Ryder gun because he's basically making sure people know about this Red Ryder gun here at ALT.
I want to know, Jaxson and Colin, do you have a favorite moment in the show that you look forward to every single night?
Oh, definitely like favorite moment. I would say probably favorite moment would be the last scene, or the Christmas Story scene.
Yeah.
That's the one. It's a moment.
Very cool.
Um, I look like my favorite part that I always look forward to is the laughs from the audience. I always love when
Oh,
the
yeah.
audience laughs at something we do. And I always
Doesn't it
like,
feel so good to know you're entertaining them and then when they laugh, they're on board with you?
yeah, it
Yes.
feels amazing.
Pretty much.
Totally. I feel you on that. That is such a great feeling. What about you, Jason? Is there a moment you look forward to every night?
I love hearing these two boys sing before the old man comes home. It's a moment where they sing together, and it's just the two of them. They're fixing a problem that they think that will help their family, and it's just perfect. It's just like these two boys that are brothers, playing brothers, singing this great song. I
Yeah.
always envision them at home, like practicing in their living room singing the song, or like you know what I mean, I'm like, are they pretending to break things at home? And they're like, okay, we got to sing about how to put this together. So that moment, I definitely always love that moment. I definitely love Major Award. It's just such a fun as a choreographer. It's just a fun number that the audiences really love. And I mean, there's so many great ensemble scenes. You know, Ralphie to the Rescue is a huge number that involves the whole entire cast. Um, Up on Santa's Lap is a hilarious number. It starts off with our elves and goes into that. The kids singing When You're a Wimp is hilarious to me. Sticky Situation with Britton playing the character that gets his tongue stuck to the flagpole. That's what's so fun too. That the audiences, the moment an iconic movie moment occurs,
Yeah.
they lose it. They see the flagpole, they see the Easter Bunny outfit, they see the leg lamp, the Fragile moment. I mean, all of those things are just so much fun for as a director that
Yeah.
we're basically giving the audience exactly what they want. And so
This is
that's
one of
really
the things.
fulfilling.
It's one of the things I love the most about live theater, is especially live theater like a musical theater production that's based off of a movie, is that generally, and definitely with this show, you're going to get the iconic moments from the film that you're used to seeing 24 hours a day on TBS during this time of year. You're going to get those iconic moments, but it's enhanced because there's music, it's live performances right in front of you. So it's like watching the movie, but better. It's so much
100% better. Yeah. I mean, the tap number in Act 2 that Joanna and the kids do, it's phenomenal. I love when Jeff Wyrick jumps out as this evil villain to tie up Miss Shields in this like fantasy sequence. It's just little things that just crack me up every single time. So there's a lot of really, really good moments for sure.
So cool. Your castmate, Kathy Durrett, says, my favorite scene is Jaxson and Gabe in Red Ryder Action BB Gun.
That's a good number too. Yeah. I mean, and that's a fun thing too. I mean, Gabe is on stage the whole show as well and narrates and he has so much on his plate, but it's so much fun. We've sprinkled him in throughout the show and it's kind of fun to figure out where he's going to pop out next or what he's going to do next. And that's really another fun thing for me.
Oh, that's so cool. Mike Jones says, big tears from Pawpaw. Oh my gosh, I love that. Hi, Mike. So glad you're watching. I know you're so proud of these boys. We're so glad to have you guys in the show. I'm so happy that you're able to make this memory together. It's so cool.
I was gonna say fun fact as well, and I don't know if it was necessarily fun. Oh no, did we lose Jackson? Come back, Jaxson and Colin. I bet they're getting a call. I bet you guys are getting a call.
Oh yeah.
Because they're on their phones. So I bet that'll clear up here a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Jaxson and Colin, can you hear us? Maybe they're coming back.
Hello.
We'll see if they come back.
They ditched us, Jason. They ditched us.
They're like, and peace out.
They're
You
like,
said 40 minutes.
We're
and
tired of you old people. We're out.
I'm sure they'll come back. But I was gonna say, there it is. There they are. Did you get a call?
My fault. Somebody called on her phone. And
Jason called it.
Screen.
Yeah, not my first time. I was gonna say maybe not fun, but I wanted to ask Jaxson. I don't know if you know this, Annika, but Jaxson had to. Oh wait, can you guys hear us?
I don't think we can hear you guys. We can't hear you guys.
You can't hear us right now.
Seconds.
Well, my story might not work or might not be or maybe it's good that he can't tell us. My story was going to be about how Jaxson had to. Here, I'm going to pull you out, Jaxson and Colin, real quick, so that way, let's see if now that works. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear us now? 1, 2, 3. Keep working, and we'll see. But I was going to say, Jaxson had to cut his hair. For the show, because in the 40s they had this long shaggy hair that they had, and so he had to get his hair cut. Can you hear us now, Jaxson? Colin? No, they're still working on it.
Slight technical difficulties. Can you guys hear us now?
Let's see. I don't know.
We can hear you.
I don't know what it is.
We can sure hear you.
We're broken. The phone's broken.
Oh no.
Mama. You try something.
They're like, let's show the whole house.
I wonder if can I do anything from my end?
Let's see.
No,
We can. Okay.
We can hear you.
We can't.
Well, we can't. We can't.
Right, okay.
We can't.
Here, I'm gonna ask them a question through this message thing, Jaxson. How was it cutting
Audio.
your hair?
Thank you guys for being so patient with us, those of you who are watching.
Cutting my hair for the show.
I meant Colin.
Cutting my hair for the show, like it wasn't that big. My hair was very long, so I had to just cut it a tiny bit to fit Ralphie.
Yeah.
Because it was very long in October, and then like, I don't know.
It's been a big deal. I never had a show to cut this much hair. I'll say that. But yeah,
Well,
it looks a lot of hair.
It's fun. It has better styles.
Nice.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Jason, anything else you want our audiences to know before they come and see this fantastic classic Christmas show?
This show is really for everybody. I mean, bring your grandkids, bring your grandparents. It really is a family event for the whole entire family. It's just a great show to come see. If you love the iconic aspects
fine.
of the movie, you're gonna love
You
it.
take clearance.
If you don't know the movie, you're also gonna love it because it's just a big Broadway musical and so much fun. Don't forget, students are always two for the price of one. We have tickets still for tonight. The rest of this weekend's pretty much sold out, but we have tickets for next weekend as well. So I'm hoping that people come and experience a great time at ALT.
Okay, I'm going to ask the boys a question.
Oh,
Here, I can help type it out too. What? You got it.
I got it.
Great.
Okay.
oh, that's a question. Okay.
What do you want audiences to take away from the show?
What does that mean?
I don't know what that means.
What do you want them to feel after they leave? Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh.
Thanks. Thank you, Megan.
Thanks,
okay,
Megan. Love you.
So I want them to feel happy. I'll say
Yeah.
I say happy.
See.
Happy. Make them want to laugh. Make them hilarious.
Like I want them like after the show, after hearing like all the music and dancings, I want them to like leave the show with like adrenaline, like all pumped from all the music and the dancing.
And I
For
want
sure.
them to have a good day.
Yes.
Yeah.
And,
Yes. Definitely
have
why we're
some
here.
ideas for what they want for Christmas for the kids.
Yeah.
A
They
little
can get a Red
gift
Rider, they can
inspo.
get
Yes.
a Toys Apple,
Love
they
that.
can get a fire truck, they can get coal.
Oh my gosh, you guys are the best. I want to, you guys can't hear me, but eventually you'll watch this and you'll be able to hear it. I want to thank Jaxson and Colin Gaitan for joining me today, their mother, Megan, for helping us get everything set up. Thank you so much. You guys are, I've heard, iconic in the show. My family is seeing it tomorrow. I cannot wait. I'm so excited to see you guys in the show. Jason, I cannot wait because I saw the production in 2014. I am so excited to see it again after 10 years. I cannot wait. And just for people to know, I have to tell you, if you are ready for a Christmassy event that you can bring every single member of your family to, this is it. I'm telling you, the lobby is decked out. Both lobbies in the theater are decked out. We're selling peppermints and candies and ornaments and concessions. And it is so positive and Christmassy and festive in here, not to mention amazing show that's going to be put on stage. We're talking core memories for your kids, core memories for your families. Christmas at ALT is unlike anything else.
It's true. It really is. And we love offering something for the holidays. And so this is the perfect show to come to for sure.
Yes, you will definitely leave with a smile on your face without question. It's so cool to see a show like this. ALT just does high caliber productions, but it's also really cool to see members of your own community volunteering, coming together, people you see at the grocery store, people you see at church, people you go to school with, people you work with in the community, just coming together who wouldn't have otherwise probably met each other ever, but who come together through the community theater with one common goal: to learn about the art form of theater and to meet new friends and to try new things, whether that's on stage or backstage. We have volunteers here during the day. We have Peg Lovett up here organizing Prop Heaven all day long, trying to get things organized just because she loves ALT.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
People love coming up here, and it's so cool as a staff member to work here and see how many people love to just come together and volunteer their time, efforts, talent to make this place even better than it was before. And so we're so grateful for all of you for that. Get your tickets for A Christmas Story. Call our box office. Go online. You're not going to want to miss this. You have the rest of this weekend, including a Sunday matinee, to see the show. It's happening again next weekend, Thursday through Sunday. Get your tickets to see this show. And before Christmas, get your season ticket packages, because
get season tickets. Our best package in town, best value in town. Give them the gift of live theater.
Yes, and please join us if you're 21 and older for our New Year's Eve event. It's going to be such a great fundraising
Thank
event.
you.
You're not going to recognize the adventure space. It's going to be very, very
Yeah.
cool. Get all fancy and
Also,
come
I
join
think
us
all
at
the
the
cast
theater.
members are doing good too.
Yes, Jaxson and Colin, thank you guys so much. We're so, so proud of you. Watch this later so you can hear what we're saying. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you. Thank
you.
you.
Thanks.
We love you. Thank you. Okay, guys, that is it for today's episode of Thursdays at 3. Special thanks to Jaxson, Colin, and Jason for joining me on what is such a busy day for you guys. I'm so happy you're getting back into the swing of things tonight. Break all the legs this weekend. Get your
Thank
tickets, like I
you.
said, for A Christmas Story. Only 2 weekends left. And of course, New Year's Eve at ALT, the Fire and Ice Experience. Do not miss that. Get a group together and come join us for New Year's Eve. It's going to be so fantastic. Hopefully, we will see you soon at the theater. You guys have a great weekend, and we will see you next week. Bye.
Thanks so much.
Bye, Jaxson and
Bye-bye.
Colin.
Bye.
See you later. Bye.